afternoon, Eminem Podcast. I'm Monty and Martina. Good afternoon, y'all. No, we run a little bit late. Sorry, but hope everybody's well out there. We're well after this week of being traumatized with this virus, the stomach virus we had.
Yes.
But we're better. That's why my co-host had to walk off last Sunday, if y'all was wondering.
I almost shit myself.
Yeah, that part. It was real bad. But before we get into our topic, we wanna appreciate all our followers. We had 120. We know that's not a lot probably to y'all, but that means a lot to us.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all keep supporting us, the little people. If y'all come out with something, we gonna support y'all to the fullest. But we just appreciate all our followers that we have. I'm glad our stories are reaching other people or whatever. But we do want, when we do our topics and our stories, we want y'all to chime in because we want to know what y'all want us to talk about or how y'all feel about what we talking about or whatever. And what else? We wanna y'all sending y'all blueberry letters to podcast mm18@gmail. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Yeah, all that. So we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna do it a little bit different today. We're gonna start with our blueberry letter today, and then we're gonna go into our topic. As y'all know, is are you okay? And that's a sensitive subject for me. And I will let y'all know because like I say, on this podcast, we keep it real, 100 or whatever. That's why we really wanted to do this podcast because, it's a lot of stuff that we touch on, like relationships. I know our last couple of episodes has been about relationships, but we want to move off of relationships for right now, but we will be back on relationships. And we got a lot to say about it.
It's so much stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's like I say, and it's what people not gonna even try to touch the surface of, like today, what we talking about, are you okay? But let's jump into this blueberry letter. Y'all comment. Like I said, if y'all wanna zoom in, we can zoom y'all in. We can zoom about 6 or 9 people in at once. So y'all chime in, okay? It's all right. We ain't gonna say nothing, to hurt nobody's feelings. That's not what we here for. Okay. Nicole. Oh. We can't see the comments, but okay. It's a Hi M&M podcast. I have a situation. I have been with my baby father for over 5 years, and we have a 3-year-old daughter. But the twist is, I've been sleeping with his father for the last year, and now I am 8 weeks pregnant. But I don't know who the father is. I told both of them about the situation. My baby father is so excited. His father is also. The father wanted me to leave his son and tell him the truth, what's been going on. And the father asked me to marry him. So I'm just confused about the whole situation. Can y'all please give me some advice? You're not was truly. Yes. That's deep. Yeah.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
So she got the child by the son.
Yes.
And now she's pregnant by that.
Yeah,
she might be pregnant.
She might be pregnant by that. She don't know who she's pregnant by. She told both of them. Both of them excited, but the father want her to tell the son
about them.
Yeah,
and be happy about
right.
And he don't think that look some type of way.
Evidently not, because you asked her to marry you. So we want to know what.
I want to meet her because she must got some wop.
Right, because baby. That shouldn't.
No,
first of all, you wrong. Yeah. You wrong because you don't sleep with your baby father's father.
I don't care how it happened.
Right. Like, it's no excuse.
We drunk too much. He fell asleep on the couch.
Right. That's not an excuse. That's something you must have been wanting to do in the back of your head. It was like,
But you know, some girls do that. They be wanting to sleep with like the daddy.
But that's crazy. So why won't be with the daddy? Don't be with the son. But I guess you gotta know the daddy to be with the son when y'all get together, because you don't know the daddy at first. So yeah. But that's still crazy to me. It's some stuff you just don't do, people. And baby girl, now that's something you just don't do. Now I don't even agree. And all I can tell you is find out, get a DNA, because I know they do DNA earlier now. How you pregnant? It might not be safe. I don't know if anybody done did it or not, because I know they do it with like genders, because my daughter did it when she was early in her pregnancy, and they told her what she was having. She wasn't even 5 months. She wasn't even close to 5 months. So I know it's a way they can do it or whatever. But if you really love, I guess you just got to sit down and be like, which one you want to really be with and who do you love. Because somebody's going to get hurt in the whole situation. In a nutshell, somebody's going to get hurt. It's either going to be the baby father or the father. But
and the son and your child's going to
right,
get hurt.
Your daughter. Because she going to, yeah, because she going to lose her daddy. Well, she might not lose her daddy, but she might use.
Going to turn into her stepbrother or step uncle.
And
dad and granddad's going to be her stepdad.
Right. And that's going to be just confusing for a 3-year-old. Yeah, that's yeah.
She gonna be saying pawpaw.
Right,
dad, talk about her daddy and granddad. But anyways, that's your life. I'm not judging you. So
right, we can't judge you.
Like it sounds like to me, since you've been submitted the letter, it sounds like that you really do care for the daddy. You don't want to stop fooling with the daddy, because if anything, you would have just been like, oh, I got pregnant by the daddy, but now I'm back with the son. But if you really love the daddy, then I mean,
that's you. That's your life. That's your choice.
Be happy. Anything you need to do, make sure you happy and make sure you straight.
Right.
As long as your child taken care of, you good. I don't care what else nobody else got to say. If you want to be with that man, daddy, you want to be with your daddy-in-law, and you want your daddy-in-law to be your daddy, then let that be.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right. So, baby girl, good luck. That's what all we can tell.
Keep us posted.
Yeah, please keep us posted.
We don't tell nobody, but come back and tell us if that was the baby, if that's his baby or his baby.
Yeah, we want to know.
And let us know how you tell the son, like,
whoever you choose to be with, we want to know. And we're going to keep you anonymous. We would never say nobody's name on here, just out of respect. Because y'all writing us or whatever,
and we want more people to write in anyway. We don't want y'all to think we're gonna air our business out.
Right? No, that ain't this podcast. But y'all chime in, let us know, what y'all thinking. Leave a comment, and we will, y'all. We will. We do work during the week. That's why we really don't do it during the week, because both of us do have jobs. But we do see y'all comments. Appreciate the comments. If we didn't get to you this week, we appreciate it. We read it, and we thank y'all for y'all advice, y'all suggestions. We really, I can't stress that enough. We really appreciate that. So y'all just drop them comments. I promise you, we will get back to y'all.
Sierra agreed with us. She said, yes, be happy. And we got comments.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to get to y'all comments. We can't really see your comments yet because our big screen ain't up, but we're going to get to y'all comments. We see y'all. Sierra said, yes, be happy. Yeah, everybody needs to be happy. But, and again, you have to think, though, somebody is going to get hurt in this situation.
Somebody, 2 people.
It's somebody.
Happens, but
right.
We wish you the best of luck.
Right. Then, keep us posted, please. Ooh. Okay, honey, yeah. So, we're going to move on into our topic. Are you okay? Are you okay at this moment?
At this moment, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you okay at this moment? At this very exact moment, are you okay?
I'm a little bit anxious and excited at the same time.
Yeah.
Because this is a topic I have been wanting to talk about, y'all. This is like the first topic I really wanted to talk about, but the producer and my co-host over here, they didn't think it was a good idea. But a situation happened, if y'all don't know where we're from, in Rock Hill. A situation happened the other night with a football player, ex-football player. He went on a shooting, a rampage shooting. But the way people had it out, like he was just out here, on foot, went in the woods. You know what I'm saying? He was just out here just shooting people, and it wasn't that. He went in a house, and shot a doctor, his wife, and the two grandkids, and he shot an electrician that got killed, and he shot somebody else. So he killed 6 people, and one of them did 5 people, and one of them did survive. And then he turned the gun on himself. But it did something to my whole life spirit, because and I was reading something the other day on Facebook. A lady got on there, and that was even before this situation even happened with this dude. And the lady was like, hold on, y'all. Can we get the comments on the big screen? Oh, okay. And the woman was saying, are you okay? That's where I got it from. The lady was on Facebook. She was like, y'all run around here asking y'all friends, family members, are they okay? And they know good and well they not okay or whatever. And it did something to me. And I was like, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, because us being black, and it's not a racial thing or whatever, but us being us, because the guy that did this, he was a Black American dude. He was 32 years old, y'all. And it's like, and I've been just trying to get my head over it. What made this man really do this? Because we don't do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? We don't go in people's house and then start shooting them. And we giving out our condolences, our prayers to both sides of the family, for their loss. Because it's sad. It really is. And for me, it's personal. Because I think it's more to what the story is, what they're saying. They just gonna give us what they think we want to hear or whatever. But it's just crazy how, it was, he played football. He retired in 2014. He played for a couple of teams. I know he played for the 49ers.
He played for the Falcons.
The Falcons.
I think he played for the Jets. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, because I saw a picture with him in green and white on the only team I think of is the Jets.
Yeah, but anyway, it's 4 teams that he did play for, and he had got a concussion or whatever, and I don't know if it was the meds that he was on and they took him off. I was just trying to fit what a doctor come in at, but I heard a interview with his father, and his father was saying, he blamed football for all this or whatever. And his daddy was like, and it was funny to me, because he said the daddy was like, yeah, because this doctor was a doctor of mine, a long time ago, or whatever.
So I'm thinking, was it like a family doctor?
Right. Was it a family doctor? Did the doctor tell him something that he wasn't ready to hear? You know what I'm saying? Like, in his career. But it couldn't have been that, because he retired in 2014. That's why I say it's got to be more than, you know what I'm saying, they stand. And me saying that is because when we as Black people, we don't want to talk about mental illness for some reason. I don't know why, but like I said, it's sensitive to me, and it hits home for me, because I have a mother and I have 2 kids. I won't name my kids. That's that has mental illness problems, and I've been dealing with this forever. I had my mama for 9 years. My mama been mental ill ever since my first child, and I didn't even know it until 9 years ago when she got real bad sick.
And like, that's as Black people, because when a person of another color of race, they shooting up stuff, the first thing they holler is mental illness, and everybody, they always holler that.
Right.
But a lot of Black people ignore the signs.
Right.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with my son. Like, it's more like a prideful thing when it shouldn't be like that.
Right. And it shouldn't be a pride thing.
Right.
Yeah. Like
because that can stop a lot of stuff. Like a lot of people,
right,
really not okay.
right. And then my whole thing is, and I get mad because my son was, because we had like a little family conversation the other day where we was, you know, taking notes and stuff, and we was just talking, and my son asked me, he said, Mom, that's why you asking me, am I okay all the time? I said, yeah, because now I know the signs. I didn't know the signs at first when it came to my son, but now I know when he's gonna have, you know, one of his moments or whatever before it even trigger to go even left or whatever. But it really it was running my family. You know what I'm saying?
It runs
So
in a lot of people's
yeah,
it runs in my family as well. But
right.
a lot
But
of my
people
family
don't talk about it.
I'm pretty sure I need to go get some help. But I just you know.
You feel like you just don't need it.
Well, no. Let me tell you, this is the part. But I know once I get myself together, I am gonna go seek help because it's like I know how to pretend like I'm okay. That's my thing. I know how I'm supposed to act. I know how to act normal. How everybody, I look at everybody else and how they act and know that's what I'm supposed to do. Right. So that's how I know. Like once I get me some insurance, I'm gonna go. Right. I'm gonna go get myself some help because I don't want to snap like.
Right.
Like
and do something to somebody and then you don't even know. And then in the end, you gonna end up you killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I tell people, like family members, if you got anybody that's mental ill in your family and you know, like they really going through stuff, like this time we living in now, it's hard. So I know everybody trying to cope, but you know, if you to that point that you finna break down and you can't cope, seek help, y'all. Don't be telling people you okay and you really not okay. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people that tell me okay, but I know when you're not okay. Right. So I'm gonna keep asking you until you tell me what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to never see nobody to a point where you want to hurt yourself, you want to kill yourself, or go out here and hurt somebody else. You know, hurt your kids. You know, just doing crazy stuff because you don't know how to voice. I need help, and like I say, as black people, we need to, if you know you need help, go get it or ask somebody for help. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be that same I was that same person. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story, and it's a personal story, but you know, it's my story and it's my story to tell. So me and my wife was together for like a year. And 2014 I had an incident where it seemed like I was losing everything. I had lost my car. I was about to lose my house. And it was just like a whole bunch of other stuff was going on in my life. And one night I just laid there and I was just like, just contemplating. I'm like, why I'm here? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about my kids. I wasn't thinking about my mama. I wasn't thinking about my wife. I wasn't thinking about nobody but me, being selfish. That's what you call it, selfish. But at the end, what I did was I put it on Facebook. I put a note on Facebook, a goodbye note on Facebook. And one of my close friends called me. She's like, Tina, what are you doing? What are you doing? She was like, who is there with you? I was like, nobody. And at this time, I had took a whole bunch of pills, like sleeping pills, medicine, that wasn't even mine to take. But I took it, and I remember the liquor. It was gin. I drank a whole bottle of gin. And my friend was like, I'm calling 911. I'm calling 911 now. And by this time, I guess my wife walked in or whatever. And my wife, when I woke up like a week later in the hospital, my wife said, because I didn't remember nothing. When I was out, I was out. I didn't remember. They had to pump my stomach, everything. My wife said she was trying to wake me up. She said I wouldn't wake up. She's like, I started breathing real heavy. You know, it scared her, it freaked her out. So she called 911, went to the hospital. I stayed in the hospital for about a week. I didn't even know I was asleep or nothing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Until I woke up. But I was still depressed when I woke up. And I remember the first phrase I seen, it was my wife and my close friend, Renette. you know, she came to see me and talked to me and whatever. And when the psychiatrist came in and he was talking to me, he was like, what made you do it? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I just got so much going on. I said, I'm about to lose my house. I said, I lost my car. And I was like, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Then trying to raise my kids with no help. So it was just a lot on me. And he was like, I want to send you to the fourth floor, but I'm not going to send you to the fourth floor because you're not crazy. You're just dealing with life. That's what he told me. He said, you're dealing with life. So he gave me some happy pills. So ever since then, and now when I get depressed, I mean, I handle it better now, but I deal with depression real bad. I suffer with it real bad. And when I get down to that low now, I get my happy pills and take them. So, I mean, and like I said, y'all, this is my story. And can't nobody tell my story but me. And like I said, I'm always going to keep it 100 with anybody. And like I told her, yeah, I wanted to get on here and tell my story because of what we're talking about, because I think us as black people, it's important.
If you hear it, like I'm gonna share my story when you get done.
Okay. But we're gonna read some of these comments. Yes. Sierra said, yes, that's a painful situation. I feel like people don't take mental health serious enough until it's too late. Right. And what's that?
Ebony.
Okay. Ebony said, I think everybody should go to some type of counseling for some reason. For that reason. Yeah.
Right. You never know what people are going through.
Right. And then Sean Williams said, right, you never know what people are going through. And you're right. And if you ain't walking in people's shoes, you don't know, y'all. That's why when it comes to our friends, people that you say you really love and really care about, make sure they really okay. Don't just say, oh, yeah, they told me they was okay, so they fine, you know, and just leave. And then the next minute,
but you
something that happened.
That's something that's instilled in people. Well, I know for my family, like, I watch people, it's just like speaking. You know how we say, how you doing? Mm-hmm. We're really not even asking. We're just speaking to you. Like, how you doing is another form of what's up. So growing up, hey, how you doing? Was just the natural response is, I'm good. I don't care if I'm having a bad day. I'm saying, I'm fine. I'm good. How are you?
Right.
It's just off the dome. I could be having the worst day of my life. I'm still going to tell you I'm good. That's just how I was taught.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know. That's just.
Yeah, just people, as people in general, we just need to take mental health like really, really serious.
Really serious.
Like I said, and he wasn't number 32 years old, y'all. 32. And it's like I guess his mama and daddy didn't know that he was in the back room dead because and that's what's getting to me too, because
some people blaming the parents, like the parents didn't
know, because the daddy said he was happy. He said he stayed to himself. He was a good man.
But if you notice, most of the people like Robin Williams, what was his name? Most people that end up killing themselves, you always see them smiling and happy because it's just
it's a facade.
It's a persona, yeah. A front. So like in my situation, I'm always smiling and laughing, but to me, the more I joke, the more I'm actually going through stuff, because joking is throwing off like
what's really going on,
and I don't have to talk to you about it. I'm just gonna make you laugh and you're gonna leave me alone.
Right.
Like the only person that I ever told this was my sister. I don't know if she's watching. My sister, I told her that a while ago I took a gun and I played Russian roulette. Mm-hmm. And I pulled the trigger twice, ain't nothing happened. And I tried to kill myself again. I tried to drink. I drank a whole cup of bleach, and nothing happened. And so, like, besides me throwing up and all that stuff, and so I'm sitting here like, okay, now I'm like, God want me here for something. I just don't know what it is.
Right.
It's something because He can save me. He saved me numerous times. So. Now I don't have those thoughts anymore, but it's just like I'm just patiently waiting. Like, what do you want from me?
Right.
And so that's why I say, why are you keeping me here? Because so many people have succeeded in killing themselves.
Yeah.
And I just sat here. I had 2 bullets in a .357 revolver, and I pulled it twice. I was too scared. By then I'm crying still. I'm scared to do it again.
Right.
and so that's why I say once I do give me some insurance, that's a joke. Like I ain't got no insurance, but I really don't got no insurance. So once I go get me some, I really am gonna go get some help because I've been doing fine. But you never know when you're gonna slip up, and because you would never think that you would get to a certain point. So mental health is very, very important. Like it's nothing to play with.
Y'all
no
take
more.
it serious.
People sweep it under the rug. It's not time for that no more.
No,
like,
it's really not.
We already got so much other shit wiping us out, like diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, COVID. We don't need mental illness to be another one when it could be taken care of. So
just get some help.
Like, and you don't have to be scared to talk about it. Like I honestly don't give two. I don't care what people think about me. Like I'm a very private person. Like I can probably share more in this podcast than I have with my family and my girlfriend. I just always been my own person.
Right.
I always been private. Some people are embarrassed about it.
Yeah, and they are.
Going to get help is a problem. Yeah, going to get help is like a sign of weakness to some people.
But
because it's just something we haven't been brought up in. Like you grow up in my household, we didn't even really go to the dentist or to the doctor. But it's just now we need to. It's a must.
It's a must.
How you go get your teeth clean? Go get your brain clean. Go check up on yourself.
Yeah. At this point, and I know it's a lot of people like stressing right now because really still can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't say we can take off these damn masks. You crazy as hell. If you take off the mask, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I think it's in my brain now. Cause I almost flipped out in Walmart because I didn't have it on. So my daughter had to give me a mask out of her pocketbook. Cause I almost flipped out because I don't walk around without no mask. I don't care. So it's just real important. Like I said, if you really love somebody, you know what I'm saying? You know, your family, friends, or whatever. Check on them. If you know they going through something, you know what I'm saying? If you got a feeling that something's not right, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave them. Yeah, they say you okay, but make sure they okay before you leave. Because anybody can say they okay. Like I can say I'm okay right now. Like I said, yeah, I'm okay right now. But 30 minutes later, I can be in a situation where, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It can happen just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because if I would have succeeded at killing myself, I had just put my niece and nephew to bed, just gave them a bath, laughed and played with them, and put on a fake smile before So you really never know, and that's the scariest thing. Like it's real scary.
It is. It's and like I said, it just did something to me. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear, the eye color just went and did something like that. And it's like, now I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? The whole story had to be something else that triggered him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know these people personally, but just saying like they seem like a normal family.
Right.
The dad and the mom seem like good people, and the people that's judging them, they must not have been. No, you can't do that.
But we are so judgmental. Yeah. Why? Can't nobody judge nobody. You're not better than nobody, so why judge anybody when you don't know the whole story? And if you didn't know the whole story, still why you judging?
Don't
That's
nobody
crazy.
Judge you when you got 6 kids and 5 different baby daddies.
That part.
Like we not judging you for
that part. So it's like, us, we just need to do better. Period. Just all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, y'all. This is it's a hard topic to talk about, but I know it was a topic that needed to be talked about.
Right.
Because we won't talk about it. If somebody don't, you know what I'm saying, bring it up, we're not going to say nothing. And we just want people to be like, you know what I'm saying, if you really ain't okay, just tell somebody. If you got like
you can inbox me. I call you.
Yeah.
If you don't want nobody, let me tell you, I'm such a private person and secretive, not sneaky. We'll play that up. But like you can call me and we can talk and you ain't gotta worry about your. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna let nobody know your business. We just sit there and talk like all night if you need to. I'd rather that than wake up one day and say, "Hey, did you hear about such and such?"
Right.
And then everybody all of a sudden care. Like
Right.
you might think people don't care, but people really do care about you. Like
Right. Right. And it might not be nobody you know. You know what I'm saying?
I care about everybody. I love everybody.
But yeah, if y'all want to reach out to us, y'all can. Y'all have our podcast email. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. We just don't want nobody else. You know what I'm saying? To go through something like that in a family.
If I had the money, you know how they be giving out free massages, I'd give out free sessions to mental health. Like, here you go.
Just have a day.
We here y'all go. Everybody go to doctor such and such.
Right.
If I had the money, I'd do that. But
right.
Y'all can inbox me.
Right. Right. Honey, we here.
You ain't never got to go through nothing alone.
Right. And that's the worst thing to ever do, to go
or feel like you're alone.
Right.
Because sometimes it's been plenty of times I can be around a room full of people and feel alone. If you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I could be at a party and I just be sitting there looking at everybody like
like why I'm here. Like why I'm here.
But it don't have to be like that.
Right. All you have to do is just open your mouth. Ain't nobody gonna know what's really going on unless you open your mouth. But like I said, if you got a feeling, and I don't think his parents even had a clue.
Because he said, just like how I said, you have to be like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's been going on? I keep it 2 sentences. I'm good. Everything good. Just like that. That's the type of, by listening to the dad talk just for that little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like that he got.
Right. But they didn't know. And like I said, like it's more deeper than we'll ever know. We probably won't even know. You know what I'm saying? Really, what was going on? Because if his parents didn't know, who else would know?
Right.
So it's like it's a sad situation. You know, for all parties that was involved. You know, because everybody's hurting. It's not just one. You know what I'm saying? Like a one-sided. This because you killed these people, their family just hurting. No, he killed himself, y'all. So we can't even put our feet in somebody's shoes.
Right.
Their shoes. To even say how they feeling. We can guess all day. You know what I'm saying? We know how we feel when we lose people or whatever. But we don't know if this was their only child. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? In different situations with
and he's from Rockhill. He
right.
He on ours. He our family.
Right.
Like, you know, and
y'all bashing this man and his family. I don't understand.
With him being a professional football player, he's like, oh, I got all this attention, all this love. But who really love me? Who can I really talk to?
Right.
Because imagine having all these people like you and watch you play the game, but you still, out of all these thousands of people, you don't even have nobody to talk to.
Right.
Or nobody really knows the real you. Nobody's actually talking to me like that. Hernandez guy.
Right. And I've been trying to think of the name they said he had. And I said, well, maybe
they said he was schizophrenia.
Oh, okay.
Because if you watch the documentary on Facebook, not Facebook. What's that thing called? It's red and white.
I don't know.
Red and black.
I don't know.
Yo, got me thinking I'm crazy. What's it called?
Is it what now?
Netflix.
Oh, heck no. Really?
It's on Netflix, y'all. Y'all can watch it. It's not a sponsor, but y'all can watch it on Netflix. It's good. Talk about how he was such a happy person, but he had a double life. He was like Young Montana, like. Y'all see the smiling, happy version, but then
when you get somewhere, when you get home, it's a whole nother version, and that's what people don't want to talk about neither. It's a lot of people that deal with people that schizophrenic. It's a scary thing. I know personally, it's a scary thing to go through. You know, because you just really have to be careful with those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when they gonna have their episodes, and it take them a while to come back from, you know what I'm saying, from wherever they at in this place, this dark place they be in, and we don't know what triggered them to be in this dark place where, you know what I'm saying, they not. It's like you asking them questions, they talking about something else, or they doing just off the wall stuff, like unnormal stuff, like they never do. They just rambling. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you just gotta know the signs. Like I said, you have to really know the signs to be able to know when somebody is having like a mental breakdown. And I think if we like really do our research on mental health, it probably would be a little bit better with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, people wouldn't have so many suicides. You know what I'm saying? We probably wouldn't have, and this is going both races. We wouldn't have people just shooting up schools.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway, all right.
yeah, that's our race. We wouldn't have people shooting up schools. You know what I'm saying? Just doing just off the wall stuff, because if we knew the signs, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe we could have stopped that situation.
But there's so many different signs. Like, you just never know. That's why you treat everybody fine. Some people be treating people like my mom always taught me, treat everybody how you want to be treated.
Right.
Now, it ain't taking me until I get older to find out that everybody didn't think like that. Like, I'm treating somebody this way, they not giving it back. But you never know what somebody's been through, so I always treat them highly.
Hey,
But,
I wanna die.
That's a crazy motherfucker.
Why you wanna die,
What is
sweetie?
that? What it says?
Oh, that's not funny, baby. That's not even funny.
They laughing? I can't see it.
Say, hey, I want to die.
Don't delete it. Let me see it.
I ain't blocking, but he did that comment deleted. I won't tweet the other one.
He laughed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, I want to die. Somebody being stupid.
What's his name? What is
I
his
don't
name?
know, Jonathan something.
It's Jonathan.
That's not even a laughing situation.
I mean, are you? Okay, we just go. I mean, if they're serious and you're trying to play it off but laughing, or if you just think this is funny, it's not.
Right.
But if you seriously
Feeling
want to
that
talk,
way,
you can
right.
inbox me. I mean, if you seriously want to talk, yeah, comment on this Eminem podcast.
18 at Gmail.
I can't see the comments. Y'all know I ain't got my glasses on. Somebody read them to me.
You just never know. You don't. We don't. Don't nobody know. That's why, like I said again, you just really have to like I said, you just really have to check on your people like we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? To make sure they okay.
Now,
Just don't let people keep telling you they okay. You know damn gone well they ain't okay.
now tomorrow we're gonna be. Yeah, I didn't slid off that.
Okay.
I didn't
Go ahead.
slid.
Oh, you fine. Go ahead.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk a little bit about. We're gonna have 2 different videos tomorrow. We're gonna talk about
Blended families.
We're gonna talk about blended families and
We're gonna talk
how
about
did we get here,
yeah.
and we're gonna also talk about DMX.
Yeah.
I know it's touchy for some people, but I just wanna. I didn't hear a lot of stuff going on about what
Right,
they're saying about
right.
DMX. I just wanted to put my input on it.
Right. Because some of the
His future is hopeless.
No, don't say that, man. I can't.
well,
see.
he said, I'm tired of life and my future is hopeless. Why? You can't think like that, sweetie. You can't think like that.
Right, you really
Everybody
has a purpose.
right.
And
Everybody.
I don't know how long you've been tuned in, but I just was telling you, like, God wants you here for a reason. No, He wouldn't have put you here.
Right. And that's
Everybody
yeah.
has a purpose.
right. That's just like I'm with Monty. I should have been dead a couple of times. And
Right.
I'm just to the point where, Lord, you got me here for a reason. You know, let me deal with life, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And get the help
gets
that I
better.
need.
Like, I know you probably hear that a lot, but it
Right.
really do get better.
Oh God.
But
But keep your head up, baby.
Right.
It can't be that. It's hard for everybody right now. It's hard because we in a pandemic. We don't know when the pandemic going to end. I don't know your whole story, your situation. You might be, you know what I'm saying, you might not have a job right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people that's hiring. So, you know, you just gotta
Right, and then
be out there looking. You can't be just sitting, you know what I'm saying?
if
I
it's
just gonna come to
financially,
you.
everybody like money,
Right, if it's financial, honey, everybody hurting.
right?
It ain't
But
just
it's
you,
gonna come
nobody.
up. It's
Right.
just like the stock market. What if it's down? It ain't
It's
got
gonna
no
come back,
other
it's
choice
good
but
to
to
go back
go up.
up.
And if it's over a female, fuck 'em.
Fuck them. Yeah, that
And
part.
if
If it's about family,
fuck them too.
that part.
I mean, honestly, no disrespect, but anything that's causing you to feel like that, let it go.
Let it go. You got to.
It's just like you gotta plant and part of it die and cut it off.
Yeah.
Anything that ain't doing no good, cut
That's
it
not
off.
growing, let it go. Let it go. Cause it ain't growing, you gotta let it go. Cause you don't have no need for it. It's just like what the saying is, some people in your life for a season.
Yeah, for a reason.
Right. And you just gotta pick and choose. Is this person in my life just for this season? Or is this person just really in my life?
And it could be real confusing because some of these people ain't sent from God. Some of these people
No,
sent from the
honey,
damn devil.
from the devil
Because I had
himself.
somebody that I thought was here for a lifetime
Right,
was a seasonal person.
right.
And then when it's not working out, you think, like, oh, what did I do? This person's supposed to be here for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's family, friends, relationship. And you question yourself, but don't question it. If it didn't work out, the Bible says love never fails. So if it failed, it wasn't love. So
Right.
fuck them.
Right. Right. But whatever you're dealing with, baby, is it ain't that serious for you to be wanting to die or whatever you're trying to do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you got a friend like mine that said, you can talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Just reach out to somebody. And we need to get that number, like the 1-800 suicide. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And put it up for this podcast. So it'll probably be in our link or whatever, because you know we don't want nobody to feel, you know what I'm saying, like that, because and we don't want nobody to definitely, you know what I'm saying, comment, and you know what I'm saying, and we don't want to ignore you neither.
Right.
Because we don't know, you know what I'm saying, we just got through talking about it. So we don't want to ignore your situation because we don't know your issues and what's going on in your head. But we can, you know what I'm saying, offer you some kind of help, give you a number or whatever, and you know, we willing to talk to you or whatever, but it's not worth it, baby. Take it from me and her. We don't had experience with, you know, trying to kill yourself, you know, suicide, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say this. If you kill yourself, who you gonna be hurting at the end of the day? I know you got parents, you may got kids.
Friends, family,
Yeah.
kids, co-workers. Even
Right.
I had a co-worker die, and I cried at his funeral more than I cried at my grandma's funeral. That sounds so wrong, but you never know whose life you impact so much. Like, you really never know how much of an impact you have on someone's life,
Right.
whether you think so or not.
Right.
But until next time on
Y'all-
Eminem Podcast, we can't talk.
Y'all make sure y'all look at us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok,
Instagram,
and when you go on YouTube, hit clicking
subscribe. Don't forget
the
to comment.
comments. Appreciate it. Bye, bitches.